Christmas Eve. It's like a younger sibling of 3 who may already suspect that Santa isn't real from the lack of enthusiasm he can see his older brother and sister feel, and words spoken of peers at school that he overhears, but still manages his hardest to try to stay awake on Christmas Eve. After putting cookies and milk out for Mr. Claus by the tree, but somehow minutes turn to hours and his eyes get heavier and heavier as the excitement can't hold him any longer. So reluctantly, he falls asleep. I find myself just like that little boy filled with hope of the possibility that maybe this time you can be good to me after shattering my fragile heart. I have speculations and gut feelings that it may not be as sincere and true as you're telling me. Can a liar stop the instinct or urge to deceive? How about if I ask 3 times over again and then at the end add a pretty please? Because all I ever did was love you for who you truly are, or at least what you allowed me to see, not knowing the secrets kept behind the scenes. Performance, lights, camera, action. The role you played was convincing and believable in many ways, so excuse me for getting swept off my feet when I should have been eating popcorn from the theater seat, merely entertained by what I saw before me. But instead, I was deeply enthralled and charmed by the lines that were far too corny. As I told you, words of affirmation was one of the main ways to my heart, that I'm sure you pieced together by the depth in which I communicate and talk, that a little mental stimulation just might get you past the 3rd base mark. But is that all you ever wanted from me from the start? And then made it your mission to convince me that you were also a hopeless romantic at heart? Or do you really crave a love that's true? One that won't leave you feeling hurt and blue? Help you to become the purest version of you? A love so abundant that it shines lights on the darkest parts of your soul. And instead of judging, it holds its arms open wide to embrace all of you fully, a whole person. I am a person, a living being that you said you loved, the same way you say you love the sun, but you chase the shade to stay hidden from its rays. And also the same way you claim to love the rain, but you stay inside to keep dry on rainy days. So I wonder, what does love truly mean to you? And are you capable of it? Giving, not just receiving. Leaving me like that little boy on Christmas Eve, hoping, still believing that you are real. All I know is if I give you another chance, you better not fuck it up. Deal?